Electricity is all around us. We use it in our houses, see it in lightning storms. Even our bodies use it to send messages to our muscles. Yes, you heard it right. There is electricity in our bodies, and it is called action potential. In this video, I will talk about action potential, how it was discovered, how it was modeled, what diseases are caused by it. In the 18th century, the story of action potential started with Luigi Galvani, who was experimenting with some electrodes and some frogs. Then, an accident occurred in the lab, where an assistant touched an exposed frog nerve with a metal scalpel, which caused a twitch in the frog's muscles. At that point, physiologists began to analyze different aspects of the action potential, only knowing that there was electricity moving from the brain to muscles, which then caused them to twitch. In 1952, Hodgkin and Huxley made one of the most important discoveries in neuroscience technology field. They succeeded in using the squid giant axon to measure the action potential and determine its cycle. Using these measurements, they were able to describe action potential as an electrochemical signal, conducted by the flow of ions through the nerve membrane. In 2005, Heimberg and Jackson tried to address these aspects using a thermodynamic framework. So, they considered the action potential as sound waves spreading along neurons. And eventually, they used this wave equation for describing neuronal excitation. Now, let's talk about some diseases caused by change or defection in action potential. The first one is hypokalemic periodic paralysis. Hypokalemic periodic paralysis is a condition caused by mutation in the gene responsible for the calcium channel's functions. These mutations make it more difficult to reach the calcium threshold at which the muscle can contract, leading to muscle weakness and paralysis, and difficult or impossible control of the muscles. The treatment of hypokalemic periodic paralysis consists of diet changes, avoiding things that trigger your attacks, or using medications to regulate the ion's concentration in blood. Another example of the diseases is BRUGADA syndrome, which is a rare but life-threatening heart rhythm genetic disorder. It is caused by mutation in the sodium channel of the heart membrane, where the heartbeat rate increases abnormally, and the heart can't pump enough blood to the body, leading to fainting if it occurred for a short time, or may lead to sudden cardiac arrest and death if the abnormal heartbeat didn't stop. At lower risk conditions, it can be treated by avoiding aggravating medications and reducing fever. While at higher risk, more intensive treatment is required to reduce the risk of sudden death using ventricular fibrillation. The last disease I will be talking about is long QT syndrome, which is characterized by a prolonged cardiac action potential. This delay is due to mutation in the potassium channels gene leading to low blood supply to the body, and may result in fainting, seizures, or sudden death. Patients who have a history of cardiac arrest or symptoms may receive an implantable cardioverter defibrillator, and for those who have an abnormally slow heart rate, may receive a pacemaker. I hope that you now understand what the mystery of human electricity is. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you gained some knowledge, and more important, had some fun.